Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Minecraft. So, things have changed since our last episode. So, the Nether was a lot larger than I anticipated. It was a lot larger than I anticipated. So, me just running around it with no guidance whatsoever, or no idea where to go, wasn't really working. So I googled it. I was like, okay, what can I do? And Google came up with a site called Chunkbase. I'll link this in the description. Let me just write down link Chunkbase. Okay, so a site called Chunkbase, which is a great site for Minecraft players. So what you do with it is, now some people may describe this as cheating, but the Nether is, in fact, not even just the Nether, but the Minecraft worlds that get generated on their own are quite massive. So without an idea of where to go, and there's no like in-game way for me to get hints as to where the stronghold of fortress is, so it's kind of just, I've got to go find it, which is, it's not great. We're going back to my old base today, by the way. So, Chunkbase, you put in the seed of your world and it generates a map which shows you the location of all like important things. So stronghold, fortress, villagers, stuff like that. My old base. Yeah, we can look down and we can see how much better that is. Pardon me. But we're in the old base. Now, what did we come up here for? This can kind of all just stay. All this stone stuff. We came up here for waste blocks. And, yeah, for waste blocks and useful blocks. Because I was running out of waste blocks. Is that a dog? It's a wolf. Don't need any of that stuff. Look how far this goes. Anyway, but yeah, I'm coming here specifically for waste blocks, really. That's the wrong way. Let me see iron. Is that diamond right there? I think it is. That, well, it's not moss, so because it would be lit up if it was moss, so I think that is diamonds there. That is tempting to get, but I don't actually have an iron pickaxe on me at the minute. So yeah, we went into Chunkbase. This is where we're going. We're going here so I can collect all of this. And you know what? The chest as well while we're at it. So that's why we came here. And since we don't really use this base, I can just come out here and grab, right, okay, we can go back this way. Grabbing food as we go, because yeah, so I'm getting backtracked. So yeah, Chunkbase, so it describes it basically shows you where everything important is, the things you want to search for. It's very, very useful, and it's recommended in the PSN Profiles Guide. It's linked in the description. And so I used that to find the coordinates of a fortress. Turns out the world is huge, and there's multiple fortresses. There's multiple of everything all across. Right, okay, we are... I want... Is there anything I don't want? You can go. You can go. You can go. You can go. Because I would rather the wood. Again, the saplings can go. And I've just picked up more, of course. So yeah, so it showed me the location of the fortress in the Nether, and it was quite a ways. Well, the closest one was still quite a ways away from my base, and the Nether is really tricky to navigate. So it required a lot of off-camera work. I put all my armor, all my important stuff in a chest, and I went away with just waste blocks and blocked my way essentially to the fortress, and it was a pain. So now we are going to make, well, we're going to sleep as soon as we can. Well, there's lots of animal mobs spawning in right now, which is good for us going to the Nether. This was all forest, by the way. Like, this entire area was all forest, I think, when I started. There's a trader up there. Oh, he's despawned. Right, so I have blocked a way towards the fortress, and we do now have a path to the fortress. But the path is a single block path all the way across a massive lava pit, so it is not very safe. Right, so what do I want to do? Right, so we're going to come in out here into our little back door. And we're going to put you here, and you're going to be our cobblestone chest. Why am I making a cobblestone chest? Well, there's a trophy called a chest full of cobblestone. Which means you need to fill a chest entirely with cobblestone. So we're going to do that. So all my cobblestone can go in there, work towards that trophy. Let's cook all this food and deal with what we picked up. So I've got some sugarcane, that can go away. Nothing, yeah, the wool. Wool can go away. So yeah, once I died a lot, by the way. Like a lot. Doing that. We did get a couple more bookshelves in here though. But yeah, we did die a lot, and it was really painful, and I lost experience all over the place. But we did make it. We managed it. We got that path to the Nether. So, but I don't want to risk. I'm going to be honest, I do not want to risk going to the Nether and going to the fortress and using my diamond armor. So we're making backup armor right now. I also lost my right, so let's get these planks. I'm gonna need this iron back actually. Okay, we are back in the Nether. Sorry for the jump cut there. So I've made iron armor, a spare set of iron armor, spare a golden boots. We've gotten some wood, some sticks, some waste blocks, some food. Not my main stuff, but just stuff. And the block path starts here. So if we follow this, is very long, and this is thanks to Chunk Base that I found these coordinates. But you can see there is not a chance in hell I would have found this naturally, just wandering about the nether on my own. There's not much of a chance I would have found this. And is very dependent on me not getting hit by anything, because the slightest hit will knock me off. You can see my markers though, which is quite cool. So you can see how I was going around. There's one, there's one, there's one. So I was heading in the general right direction, naturally, but like, I had no way of knowing where this was without Chunk Base. Yeah, and we needed to tunnel through in some places. Having a really peaceful time getting here, which is worrying. Yep, there you go. Gonna wait a bit. I don't want to. This next bit is a little bit tricky. Oh, a ghast has hit that. Yeah, we got 2 ghasts, so we're just gonna chill for a bit. Because if I fall off and die, we fall off and die. We do have, well, we do not have our lodestone compass on us, actually. Oh, I forgot. While mining all of this and exploring, we did get another trophy. Is it expansion pack 13? Yes. Hot tourist destination. So this is for visit all nether biomes. So yeah, so we got this. Oh yeah, in the video. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that trophy. I had no idea about it. Got a lot of expansion packs that we need to work through. Whatever trophies we get from them now, well, on our own, naturally, is great, but we're not going to focus on them just now. Right, so I'm going to need my... Ah, there's a ghast right there. That was annoying. That was not ideal. But... So I'm kind of in hide mode. Let's fill that. Right, so now we kind of need to go through this area, which is a little bit treacherous. There's lava in places. But there is the fortress. Right, so we're gonna lock in. Yeah, that's not good. You do not want... There's lots of magma around this area. Now I think I made a little bridge somewhere. Yep, that's magma coming at me. Yep, okay, that's fine. Jump down here, jump away from you. Yes, I made a little bridge here. That's a blaze. Not great. Right, okay, he's used his charge. Jump in. That's so much... Right, yeah. Right, okay, so we made it to the fortress. No! The one thing I forgot, a shield. Right, so we are gonna have to just chill here for a bit. And heal. So we've made it to the fortress. So what you saw there was a blaze. That's what we need to kill and get the blaze rod. We need around 12 or 13 of them. I don't have a bow on me because I didn't have any arrows anyway. And we were hit by what is called a wither skeleton, which once it hits you, it turns your health bar black. I really should have got a shield. Why did I not get a shield? That's so easy to make. Such a easy thing to make and I didn't get it. So yeah, we are in the fortress. Getting back is going to be a little bit problematic, but we know a rough area, and I'm going to need to mark that actually with a marker so I can see exactly where my path is. But for now, we're just healing in our little walled off area. Okay. Right, okay, I feel safe enough. So these wither skeletons are black skeletons. They're kinda, that's their whole deal. So we are in the fortress now. Now I would never have found this. Yep, that was blazes. The blazes are annoying. They hit you with fire from afar. So usually you want a bow and arrow to deal with them, but I don't have a bow and arrow. There we go, we killed one. And that's a wither skeleton. And a blaze. There we go, into fire. But we are not done. So we have into fire. I don't think your health goes all the way down if you get hit. So we have a blaze rod. We need these blaze rods. I think if I take the blaze rod and put it here, yeah, we... No. Leave me alone. Right, we need to wall this up. And it's our hidey-hole. Do I have a door? Right, we're gonna make a little base here. Ah, oh, you scared the life out of me. Right, let's make... We can make a brewing stand actually with a blaze rod, which is something we want to do. We want to make some doors. No, not that way. Looks dumb that way. Right, okay, make some doors. We've got a little area. I don't think I need a furnace, but I do want a couple of chests so we can dump stuff. Okay. Let's get this blaze rod. Right, so if we can just... Ah, wrong thing. Scared the life out of me coming. So I now have a backup sword, which is decent. So we have 4. This area seems to be a nice, decent area for blazes. Probably a spawner nearby. If I'm lucky, I can get some arrows, but I don't have a bow. So maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a bow from Skelly. Right, so let me go. Where's my skeleton? Right there. Let me mark my... Blazy's down there. Yep, should have zigzagged. Okay, we're safe. Okay, so we're going to end this episode here. We are in the Nether, we have got our blaze rods, we have officially completed stage 2 of the trophy guide that is linked in the description. We would be going on to stage 4, but we're not going to be doing stage 4, we're going to be doing stage 5 instead. But we do need to collect a decent amount of blaze rods. I want at least maybe about 20 or 25 maybe. So we're going to be grinding out blaze rods in the Nether for a bit. So thanks for being here. It's been great having you. And I hope to see you next time, because I want to be there and I hope you want to be there too. See you then.